Hello everyone, welcome back to Desert Springs, where we have Sweden versus Isle of Man in this final game of the series. And sorry we was a little bit late there, but we're just organising some bits and pieces around the ground. So you've got Neil Brook here, Spain's coach, but we've had to we lost Andrew for a little while, so you got me for the rest of the game. I will try and guide you through this final game, and hopefully we'll enjoy it together. So we have Sweden bowling. Oh, first ball I've watched, and a lovely Yorker there by the bowler at Almeria. So that's 3 runs and 1 wicket down. Just waiting for the replay just to see that, but it's a beautiful Yorker. Here we go. Lovely bowling. So new batsman in. So this is Cleater coming in now. So it's 3 runs for 1 wicket and 3 balls to go from the first over. That's a nice shot, well fielded there out at extra cover. Again, same shot, well fielded again. So keeping the pressure on, Sweden's done well there. Took a wicket and first over it. So we've 3 runs for 1 wicket. So I think both teams in this match will be trying to build on what they've done this week. Especially Sweden, obviously their ranking is quite high at the moment, so they'll be wanting to get a win here. And Isle of Man, this is basically their first tournament, so it'd be good for the Isle of Man team to try and get another win under their belts. So we got Shukla coming on now, bowling from the Crocodile Club end. And Kim Carney is facing. Oh, that looks close. That's a wide. I noticed during the week, as the games have developed, the extras are less, and the coach have been working hard to try and keep the wides down. Oh, there's LBW there. It's well bowled by Shukla, and Carney has to depart. We'll have a little look on the replay. Got a side-on shot there, that didn't really help us. Hopefully we get an in-line shot in a minute. So new batsman coming in is the captain, Claire Crowe. So Isle of Man at the moment are 4 for 2 wickets. That's a nice shot there. Just through mid-wicket. Just for 1 run by the looks of it. Oh, they're going for 2. Well run. So Clecro's off the mark there with a nice 2 through mid-wicket. Sweden adopting to have just 1 fielder out at the moment, keeping the pressure on. Nice tight field set. That's well fielded again at extra cover. One run there. Oh, she's run out. That was a shame. It was a leg by, but she hesitated as she left and got run out at the other end on the leg by. Just didn't get her back down in time. It was a good bit of fielding though. So Almeria are struggling here a little bit. 6 runs and 3 wickets down. But other teams have come back from that this week. So let's hopefully Almeria can dig deep and come back from this. Here we go. And just see, yeah. Just didn't get her back down in time. Just needed to run it through, but didn't get the back down in time. So just waiting for the scoreboard to update at the moment. It's a little bit behind. Wait sooner than the batsman who's just come in. Apologise about the scoreboard at the moment, it's not updating on the screen, so we'll just go through. It's been good to see this week the work some of these ladies have put into their games. It's not easy in European cricket. You know, we don't have many teams in each country and things like that, but to actually produce international players, and the standard of cricket this week has been excellent. It's just pushed out to the leg side, but it's well fielded again. Sweden very tight at there. The new batter in is Becky Korkish. And Jasser is still bowling from the mountain end or Mahaka end, I would say. Oh, that's short. It's gone up in the air. No, well fielded again. The wind's changed direction throughout the day now, so Jasper is bowling with the wind behind her at the moment. Short again, pulled out to mid on. Nice easy single there for Ellen Cleater. Shot. just had a few technical issues there, so change of mic. So that's the end of the over, and we are Isle of Man are 7 for the loss of 3 wickets. Just looking at the replay there, last ball. So just waiting for the scorecard to update. It's a difficult position here to see everything, so I've got a monitor in front of me as well as the pitch, but it's easier to use the monitor, but the monitor's a little bit slower than what's going on outside, so we'll get there. Oh, it's plumb straight in front, another wicket falls. So now we've lost 4 wickets, Isle of Man. Sweden are well on top here. Yeah, she was well in front of her wicket there, playing across the line. So sorry to see another one fall. Difficult part of the game now. Isle of Man have got to build from here. Take their time and build innings from here. So the new batsman in is Catherine Perry. Just round on the leg side there, just hit the pads there, no wide given. Here we go again. Oh no, again. Clean bowled. It's getting a bit of a disaster at the moment for Isle of Man. Hopefully they can build from this. Very difficult for these ladies, their first tournament. Difficult to come out here at this stage. Sweden are played a lot more cricket, and it's a big learning curve for these girls. Let's hope they can get a partnership going and build from their innings. So that's a shame there to lose another one. So we're 7 runs for 5 wickets at the moment. Okay, the new batsman in is Alana Thorpe. She's taking guard. Come on, Alana, let's see if you can keep this ball out, build a nice partnership. Another dot ball, or bowled. Here we are for the next delivery. Oh no, I could see it as soon as it left her hand. So another wicket down. Sweden are way on top here. They're bowling straight and Isle of Man are missing. It's as simple as that, just a shame. As we're watching the replay there, straight ball, and Alana has to depart. It's a shame really, because Isle of Man have been working really hard in the nets. I've been watching them in the nets. We played against them. We had a very close game when we were early in the week. It's just sometimes this happens in cricket. We have come into the wicket now. A new player coming into the wicket now. Looking at my score sheet, I think this is Becky Cornish We had the wrong name up on the screen earlier. Just looking on the replay there, Shukla there just bowling straight balls really and just letting it run through and taking the wickets. Okay, Jasser is back on to bowl. Yeah, it's a lovely shot. Well fielded there. And good return throw. Coming up for the next delivery now. Another nice shot. Well, stopped at mid-on there. Good bit of fielding at mid-on. Total at the moment is 8 runs for loss of 6 wickets after 4 overs. Well swept, lovely shot out to the far boundary there. Oh, well saved there on the line. Great bit of fielding there. And 2 runs to Becky Cornish. Puts the total on to 10. That was well fielded out at deep square. Oof. That was close again. The cricket in general has been very good this week for these girls. They're really learning quickly. And let's hope Isle of Man can get stuck into this Swedish bowling. And great shot, beautiful shot. Through mid-wicket there, looks like going to be 2 runs. Fielder's coming round. Good throw in by the fielder. Excellent throw right over the stumps there. Excellent bit of fielding there. Another 2 runs to Isle of Man. That moves their total on to 12. The loss of 6 wickets. Big part of the game here now. Coach will be looking for just these 2 getting together. Just build a nice partnership slowly, and you never know what happens. But just slowly build a nice partnership. Rebuild the innings. It's a good shot again out to mid-off, but well fielded. Straight back in, and that's the over. So after 5 overs, we are total of 12 for 6 wickets, and both batsmen are on 2 runs each. It's a beautiful sunny day here now. Lovely blue skies. Temperatures around about 24-25 degrees. Lovely breeze coming through. Perfect day for cricket. I'd say a big thank you this week to Desert Springs, who have been fantastic. The facilities. Peter Scott, who organises everything down here, has done a wonderful job getting this ground getting fit for play after the rain we had on the first day. And we lost our groundsman early on in the week, and he had to go off to hospital. So hopefully Callum's recovering well. And we've really missed him because the ground is looking in perfect condition. Nice 2 runs there. Nice little shot round the corner. Sorry, there's no scorecard on the screen at the moment. Don't know what's happened there. We have got to change the bowling, but I can't see at the moment. He's had a nice drive. Oh, it's unlucky. Looks like Sienna Linden is the new bowler from the Crocodile Club end. Oh, it's in the air. Oh, it's another wicket gone. That was a shame. Ellen was just getting settled in there, but it's a good catch at square leg by the Swedish fielder there. And that was Ravuri who took the catch there, so well done to her. And we're now 14 for 7. Some of this happens in development cricket. Been involved in cricket for a long time, and you know, when you're developing, you're starting out, and all coaches will know this, you get days like this and it just comes as a bit of a surprise sometimes, but that's what cricket's all about. There'll be plenty to work with. The girls have done really well, so should be proud of themselves what they've achieved this week. They've only been together a short while, the Isle of Man girls, and they're trying to develop the cricket in their country, which is fantastic. I'm sure the coach will be giving them plenty of support, and all the sports back home. It's not a nice place to be when you're 7 wickets down, but they will learn from it, and I'm sure it won't happen again, and they're all learning. And at the moment we've got coming in now is Danny Murphy. That's a wide ball. That will help with the score. That was a very close one there. Hit her on the pads, just outside the line. Oh, she's been given out. Didn't see that. It was all quiet. I thought it was just outside, but it's been given. And Sienna's got another wicket. So the score is 15. Scoreboard's slowly ticking over. Yeah, foot and leg was in line, and it's LBW on the replay there. So new batsman coming in. Just can't see who it is at the moment. I will get the information to you as quick as possible. Number 13. And number 13 is Kira Buchan. Come on, Kira, let's see if you can do something. Let's get some runs for you. So Sienna's still bowling for the Crocodile Club end. Here she comes. Well done there, Kira. Lovely shot out onto the leg side. I do apologise to any listeners. I'm saying batsman instead of batter or player, and it's I've got to get used to that obviously in ladies cricket, so I do apologise to all the ladies out there. Another dot ball, and that's the end of the over. So the score is 16 runs, got 8 wickets after 6 overs. Okay, we've got to change the bowler on at the moment. That's Ravuri coming on at the Mahaka, or mountain end as they call it. She's on the money straight away with that one. That's well fielded there. Short in on the leg side there, well fielded there. Oh, just got a bottom edge onto that one, else that was going to be close. Just pushed out there onto the offside, fielded at point. Oh, it's stepped down the wicket there again. Oh no. Oh, she's been run out. That was a shame. She hit it there and they run. Afraid she's been run out there. That was sad to see. It was a good bit of fielding though. That's what created the run out. Good bit of fielding there created the run out. So sorry for Kira to go. The new batsman coming in now. Number 14 is Joe Hicks. Jessera is coming in now to bowl. Well played, great shot down the leg side. It's going to go for 4 runs. Well done. Great shot there by Becky Cornish. Move the score along now. The scoreboard showing 18, but if my maths is correct, 15 plus 4 is 19, but we will see in a little while. So I think we're 19. The scoreboard says 18, but she'll get right. That's 4. Let's hit around again on the leg side. That's another 4 runs. Well done, Becky. Excellent. Excellent shot there. Two lovely pull shots around the corner for the 4 runs, and that's the end of the over. So the score's shown at the moment 22. 9 wickets down. The end of the over. Change of bowling again by the looks of it. Yeah, just checking who that is. It's Joe Hicks to face. And yeah, the score's just been updated now, so it's 23 with 9 wickets down. Oh, that's a wide down the leg side. And the score along for 24. Oh, we got the score back up on the screen here. No, it's a dot ball. And Shukler's come back on to try and see this innings out. But let's see if Ironman can build up on their score here. That's a lovely shot, nicely through the covers there. Nice squared shot from Joe. That's 1 run. That's pushing the total on to 25. Last over had some really good cricket shots there. 2 lovely 4s off the last over and a nice square cut for a single out through the covers there. Shuka's back onto bowl. Again, oh yes, lovely shot. Again, down to deep square leg for a 1 run. Nicely played round the corner there. Nice little sweep shot. All played. That's Joe Hicks. And Shuka's coming into bowl again. Her left arm spin. Oh, she's well down the wicket there, Joe. Well played. Just played all round it. She's survived. That's a great shot. Nice little push shot out through to deep mid wicket. Nice throw in. Nice shot there by Joe. Push the score on to 27. Oh, I'm afraid that's another wicket there. Didn't survive long there, but they made a small little partnership there. But it's a big learning curve, as I said, for Isle of Man. This is their first ever tournament, and I'm sure they've gained a lot of knowledge and they've had a fantastic time anyway. So it's a shame there, but I'll just quickly go through the score. Isle of Man 27, all out for 27 there, and the not out batsman was Kira Buchan, who played really well there for 9. But again, well bowled by the Swedish team there. They've done really well there, and I'm sure they'll be well pleased with themselves after losing the match earlier in the day to the Spanish side. But you can see the coach Greg down there getting the Isle of Man girls together, and I'm sure I know what he's telling them. Keep your heads up, keep working at the game. It's a big learning curve, and some days it just doesn't work, other days it does. So I'm sure they get out there and put in a good bowling performance, and let's see what they can do. We might get a summary of the scorecard in a minute. I know the Isle of Man won't want to see that, but we will go through it and we'll have a little look at this, and then we're just in on the replay there. Like a lot of the players today, I'm sure the coach will show back some of these replays and show the players what went wrong, but you know, it happens in cricket. We always talk about playing straight, and all us coaches all over the world play straight. If you miss, they hit. That's what we say. Our groundsman out there at the moment, giving the pitch a good sweep, ready for the second innings, which will take place in a few minutes. Hopefully we'll have a little summary coming up on the screen, and I can go through that with you while we're waiting for the second innings to commence. Just a little mention to a few people while we're waiting for the second innings to start. I will go through the organiser of the tournament, John Howden, who's worked very hard this week trying to get this event on, and 5 teams coming over from all over Europe to come down and join us here in Spain. And it's our first, what we call our winter series, and we're hoping to keep this going next year and the year after. That's the plan. Our president, Juan Carlos Rodriguez, has got his company to sponsor it, the One Group, and our Spanish cricket sponsor, Grizzly Sports, based in Ireland, who have got behind Spain for the last year now, and they've done a fantastic job sponsoring our country. We've working really hard with Grizzly, and the national side's developing. Our women's national side is now coming on, so that little bit of support from our sponsors has really helped us this year, and hopefully we can build upon it. For a lot of people who don't know much about Spanish cricket, vast country. We don't have many grounds, but we do have quite a lot of teams. A lot of teams share grounds. Teams from Madrid can travel 400 kilometres just to play a game of cricket, to give you some idea. Whereas in Catalonia, there may be 50 teams in Catalonia, and they've only got to drive down the road or travel on the train to get their game of cricket in. But again, they share the grounds, as there's only 3 grounds in Catalonia shared amongst those amount of teams. When I play, say, 50 teams, we've got some junior teams in there. We've got some lady teams, and obviously got senior men's, and they even play over 40s cricket in Catalonia now, which is great to see. If we go through the regions, we got the Valencia region, where we have about 6 or 7 teams playing a league there. And the champions this year are Sporting Alfaz, who have over the years have been one of the established sides in the region, quite close to Benidorm. I'm sure teams who want to experience a bit of Spanish culture down in Benidorm, as well as a game of cricket, can come down to Sporting Alfaz, 10 minutes away from Benidorm. Great location, very good social club, and play a good standard of cricket. So a little bit of mention for them. We also in the Valencia region have the Mangatori Cricket Club, which is based in the Murcia region, and they have a team there, and we have a junior section down there, and they have the lovely facilities down there for competitions. They have 2 wickets there, 2 grounds, fantastic net facility. So check it out on the Spanish Cricket España website, where you have all the information required if you would like to come to Spain and play some cricket. As I say, it's middle November, and it's 25 degrees, beautiful sunshine. So great opportunity to come over to Spain and enjoy some cricket. Most clubs accommodate touring sides. We also accommodate where you want to play tournament cricket, and we have social sides coming over. We even have professional teams coming over and train here during the winter. So we've got some great facilities over here. As I say, if we go further down the coast, we've got Desert Springs, where we are today, which is a wonderful facility. It's one of the only ICC recognised grounds in Europe, and they got that recognition, I think it's about a year ago now. And it's got beautiful outfield, beautiful playing conditions on a beautiful resort, where teams book up here, come and use the nets, come and train, come and play, and fantastic accommodation. And I must admit, we've been well looked after this week by the club, and been well fed, watered, anything we need, they've been most helpful. So we've had a lovely time down here. I'll also give a mention to Cartama Cricket Club, which is down in Andalusia, which is down in the Malaga region of Spain. And they've been holding vast amount of tournaments this year. They held the ECN series. That was down there, and they have held a lot of other tournaments throughout the year, and they play in the Andalusian League. And a quick mention to Madrid Cricket Club, who have been stalwarts of the league. They've been working hard over the years to try and find a ground in Madrid. It's very difficult to try and find a facility and get cricket played in Madrid, but there's one or two clubs in Madrid, and to be honest with you, they've worked really hard down there, and they finally located a ground with the hard work of John Woodward and Ittifaq down there, who work continuously hard developing their cricket, and they finally found a ground which is a baseball ground in Madrid. So some of us will be going down there. I'm sure we'll be playing there this year in the leagues, so that'd be good to visit those guys down there. Cricket Spaniards building on their development program. Little thing to talk about regarding our development here in Spain. Biggest problem in Spain is, again, it's the travelling, and our development program really relies on lots of people, lots of volunteers, get kids to the facilities and things like that. What we're trying to do is restructure in certain areas. In my area, which I'm involved with in the Valencia and the Murcia region, we're trying to restructure at the moment, and what we're trying to do is introduce cricket into the international schools, which we started with a CRIO program, which is developed by the ICC in Europe, and it's a program to develop cricket softball, introduces children to cricket, and it has a follow-up support network for coaches and teachers. So the idea is to take the CRIO program to schools, and the coaches, rather than having to turn up at the schools, they will coach the teachers to take part and teach cricket in their school. And then to follow up from that, we have a little pathway where we're creating hardball cricket. So once the kids have been introduced to softball cricket in primary, the idea is then to introduce them to hardball cricket as they get older in their secondary schools. And again, coaches from Cricket Spaniard will go into the schools, help the teachers, and the program's really based on getting the schools to develop the cricket rather than people coming into the schools and teach that way. We've always found over the years, my involvement with Cricket Spain over the years, it's very difficult to keep going into schools all the time. So what we try to do is to get the teachers to take the kids, get them playing cricket, and put the emphasis back on the schools to try and get our boys and girls playing some cricket. It's a fantastic sport, and I just hopefully the schools will keep that going. So that's a little bit about what's going on in Spain. Very similar to most of the countries, we all work together as a European network of countries and clubs, and supported through by the ICC, and hopefully over the next few years cricket will still develop throughout Europe, as we've recently seen in the ICC World Cup this year, where the Netherlands finished fourth in their group and they managed to qualify for the next tournament without having to go through any qualifying rounds, which is fantastic to see, and it just shows you a lot of hard work that goes into the sport. And Ireland and Scotland just missed out this year. They managed to qualify for the main tournament. They just missed out in qualifying for the future World Cup. So they will have to go through a qualifying round next year or the year after. But again, there's a lot of hard work goes into these cricketing countries, and we do see a lot of cricket in England and Australia, New Zealand, India, Pakistan, where cricket becomes second nature to kids. But from my experience, when I first moved to Spain, there was no cricket on the TV. You couldn't get anything to see cricket. But now with live streams and what we're doing here this week, hopefully people can see there's another sport out there I'd like to get involved with. Contact your local federation. If you put whatever country you put it, look up cricket Spain, cricket Italy, cricket Isle of Man. You will find people to contact, and it's a great sport, and it's an enjoyable sport played by great people with a good support network, especially this coaching support network within cricket. It's been fantastic over the years, and hopefully here in Spain we can get lots of children involved, getting them playing and get that development under their belts and get a support network for them. That's the big idea, and build cricket. We've seen Holland do it, we see Ireland do it, we see Scotland do it. It takes a while, but let's hopefully we can do it in some of the other associate nations in Europe. As I say, we're just waiting for the teams to come out. I'm rambling on a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm boring anyone, but boring you all to tears. But it's a nice opportunity for me to let everyone know that cricket is played in other nations. We may not be at the level that England and Australia, India and Pakistan play at, but it's a great sport, and as long as we enjoy the sport, it's a fantastic opportunity for everyone, boys and girls. As I originally come from England, so it was great to see the English team take the World Cup this week. So now we're world champions in the T20 format and also the 50 over format. So we'll be defending that, I think, next year. And hopefully we can build on what's gone on. And again, England was another side that a few years ago was struggling in the white ball format and decided to take this positive way of playing. And under the captain of Owen Morgan, they managed to develop into a really, really strong white ball side. Morgan has now retired, and Joss Butler has taken over with his coach Matthew Mott, who's took over, and they're now developed themselves into the number one white ball team in the world. We're just starting to get underway again here. We have the umpires just coming out now. Andrew has been on commentary all week, so he wanted to get out and do the last game of umpiring today, so that's great. He's joined by Mark, who's UK umpire, and the umpiring's been brilliant this week. The nice thing with the umpires this week, what I've noticed, is that they've been talking to the players, guiding them through. A lot of these players have never played on grass before, so there's the running up and down the wickets, little things they've talked about, and they've guided them through. So big thank you to all the umpires this week. So hopefully in a minute the scoreboard will update. Nothing's happened at the moment, but I will try and keep the score going for you while we're playing. But Sweden require 28 runs, and we'll see what's going there. So here we are now. So we got Lundell will be facing, and the bowler's going to be just waiting to see who's going to bowl, and it's number 8, and it's Lucy Barnett. And Lucy Barnett will be opening the bowling for Isle of Man. Let's see what happens. And it's Lundell facing. Ooh, just outside off stump there. Good opening ball. Lucy just getting herself ready, coming in again. That's a nice push out to the covers there. Ooh, well run there. So that's 1 run. Well done, girl. Off the mark. The screen is showing Becky Webster at the moment, but I'm sure it's Lucy Barnett. Number 8 is the bowler. So apologies of what's on the screen, but I've got on my sheet here number 8 is Lucy Barnett, and I think that's the correct one. That's well pushed out there by Rana. Oh, it's just gone by. That's well chased and well picked up there and thrown. Excellent bit of fielding there. Very quick out in the field. So that's 1 more run. Serrano's back on strike. Oh, a lovely shot through the square cut there by Rana. Another 2 runs. Just dropped it short on the offside there. 4 runs taken. One run pushed out there by Rana. That's pushing the score along to 5 in the first over. So that's the first over gone. Nice steady over by the Swedish team there. And actually a good over by Lucy Barnett there. Just seeing who's just coming on to bowl now. It looks like Catherine Perry. Number 1 on her back. Catherine has been immense in the field this week. She's been charging around the boundaries every time I've seen her play this week. And she charges in everything she does. That's Catherine Perry coming into bowl. And Rana's on strike with the score on 5. After 1 over. Here she comes, charging in. Excellent bit of bowling there. Oh, well fielded, well fielded. That's a nice dot ball there for Catherine. Oh, that's good bit of fielding there. Well stopped there at square leg. 1 run picked up there by Rana. Ball shot round to the leg side. Well fielded there by Ellen Cleater. Just moving the field around a little bit now as there's a left-hander facing. That's Ungle facing now, left hand. Who's done well this week. She's been the mainstay of the Swedish side, scoring a few runs throughout the tournament. Let's see if she can see our side home in this game. So Sweden on 6. Going to be a wide ball down the leg side. So the score moves on to 7. Catherine running in again, charging in. It's short. That's a nice little shot played down the offside there. Oh, that was close again. Well fielded, but a good run between the wicket. Runner was very quick there and got home for the run. So total now moves on to 8. And you just see that. So she's home comfortably there. And then he's running round now to take a position at square leg. Well played out to the offside, only for 1 run. You can see the Isle of Man team here, they work hard in the field, they work hard at their fielding positions. And you can see they're learning all week. We've noticed that all week, every team is learning. You can see the way they're fielding every single run here, try and get some wickets for their team. Catherine comes again, well played, well fielded. You can see from that shot there that Ellen Cleat had just moved in about 5 yards there and stopped the single, whereas before it was just going for an easy single. But she's learned, just come in 5 paces and has managed to stop the single there, so well worked there. Oh, that's a wide ball down the leg side. By Catherine. Score now moves on to 10. With 1 ball left of the over. It's well bowled, and that's the end of the over. So Sweden are on 10 after 2 overs with no wickets. Rana's on 6. Alungo is on 1. It's well bowled there by Catherine. Young ladies developing her game. Here we go again. Lucy Barnett bowling from this end. It's coming in. With Rana to face. Oh, that's a good shot and well fielded there. Well fielded by the captain there. She was pleased with that one, as you can all see. That's a lovely shot over the top. Yeah, it's going to stop it. Yes, well done, well done. Great stop there, just in front of us, and well backed up in the field. So good work by the 2 players there, Kira and Alana Thorpe. Worked hard there together. Excellent bit of fielding between them. Score moves on to 12. Lucy comes in again. It's well bowled. Just dug that one out. Rana didn't give her any room there. She dug that one out. It's a lovely shot over the top. They're working hard, the girls down here. Well fielded, brilliantly fielded down there. And backing up by the 2 girls. Fantastic effort there. And I think the umpires signalled 1 short. So that's only going to be 2 runs. Great bit of work down there by Kira and Alana. We've now had a change in the field. We've put a player out down there. Angle's now on strike. And the score's 14 for no wicket. Oh, well bowled. Beautiful delivery. That's the end of the over. Well bowled there by Lucy Barnett. Just 4 off the over. And the score is 14 for no wicket. Here comes Catherine again. Oh, this well stopped by the keeper there. Just pushed around the leg side. Well picked up. Great shot out there. Nice push out there for 4 runs through deep mid wicket. Beautiful shot there by Rana. Showing her qualities there. Lovely shot. Sweden trying to get this game over and done with very quickly. Rana's not hanging about here. We come in again. Oof. Just outside off stump. Big swing and a big miss. Catherine getting herself ready to charge in again like she's been doing all week. Nice tight field set by Almeria here. Oh, that's a good shot over the top. It's fielded well. Good throw and a run out. And I think she's out. Yes. Excellent bit of fielding there by the captain. Fantastic work there by Claire. Excellent bit of fielding. Good pick up. Great throw. Excellent bit of work there. And the dangerous runner is gone, as you can see on the replay here. Fantastic bit of work. And the score is at the moment 18 for 1. And there's still umpires were a bit of confusion there. I'm not sure what was happening there. But still got 2 balls left in the over. There we go. Elma Sue is the new batsman in. We're still facing. I think on the screen it's showing Elmasu, but I can assure you it's Lundell. Here we go again. Oof. Oh, what a shame. Just through the wicket keeper there. And that's going to just trickle over for 4. byes. So 4 byes signalled there by the umpire. So the score is now moving on to 22 for 1 wicket. So number 6 required by the Swedish team. I'm sure Almeria will be looking for a couple more wickets as Catherine comes in again. Well bowled, but it's knocked round the corner. It's well fielded down there. Yes, well fielded down there. Alana again doing some excellent work around on the boundary. And that's the end of the over. So Catherine took a wicket in that over for 6 runs, and her figures now are 11 for no wicket, as it was a run out. So it's 24 for 1 after 4 overs. So Sweden requiring 4 more. So the batsman facing is Almeria. Lucy Barnett continue to bowl from this end. She's got a little bit of protection on the leg side now. Someone fielding at deep mid wicket and deep square leg. That's well bowled. No run. Just looking to sneak a single in there, but it's well fielded by the girls. So she's going to bowl right arm around the wicket to the left hander, Almeria. Comes. Oh, that's well bowled again. Very nice simple action, Lucy. She's coming again, nice and economical, not too much a run up, just nice and easy. Just always a quick single here. Chance for a run out. Oh, 1 run for Almeria. So the score moves on to 25 for the loss of 1 wicket. Lundell to face. Lucy bowling again. Oh, big in front. Yes, LBW. Well done, Lucy. Looked like plumb in front there. It was a good Yorker. Let's see what shows on the slow-mo. But great work by the Isle of Man team there, picking up 2 early wickets. That's a good wicket to get. 2 openers now have departed. So that's 25 for 2. Captain's on their way in now. Here's Shukla. If we look at the replay here, and just hit on the back leg in front, and a good decision there by the umpire. So that's Shukla's coming in, captain of Sweden. So the score is 25 for 2 with just coming in now. Lucy's just coming in, back over the wicket. There's 2 there. Oh, and they're going to run 3. They're going to run 3, and I think that's going to take them home for a nice victory by 8 wickets. And that's it, the game over. Umpires have removed the bells, and that's the end of the game and the final game of this tournament, and Sweden have won by 8 wickets. Shame for Isle of Man there, very difficult after a long tournament, but I'm sure they've enjoyed themselves, and I'm sure they'll enjoy themselves tonight after their first tournament here in Spain. Swedish team coming out now to congratulate their teams and handshakes all round with their Isle of Man counterparts. Isle of Man girls don't seem too disappointed. They're going to learn a lot from that. Captain's going to get them all in line and sort them all out. Nice to see the camaraderie with all the teams this week. They're all supporting each other. And a good win there for Sweden. Here's a quick summary of the game. So, not a lot really for the Isle of Man. Sorry reading for them really, but Schukler took 5 for 7 for the Swedish team. Linden took 2 for 3, and Reveri 1 for 8. And the batting, Isle of Man, Buchan was top scorer with 9, Cleater 5, and Barnett with 2. In reply, Sweden, Rana was 14, Schukler 3 not out, and Lundell 3. And some good bowling at the end there by Lucy and Catherine. Lucy taking 1 wicket for 12, and Catherine nothing for 11. But a good performance all round by Sweden there. They really got through the top order of the Isle of Man players, and they didn't really push on after that. But as I say, they will learn from this, and it's been a great experience for them today. So that's the summary of the game. So Sweden won by 8 wickets, and the tournament now is over. So we got presentations in the next half hour or so, and with the Italians winning the tournament, with Spain being the runners-up. So it's been a pleasure trying to be here today, and I think Andrew's coming over now after doing his umpiring stint to take over the commentary. But it's been a big pleasure here for me to take this opportunity to be involved with the cricket today.
Hi Neil.
Hello there, Andrew.
Are you well?
I'm well. Yes, I've had my little stint.
Well, it was little, wasn't it?
It was a little stint. It was
quite unexpected. That level of collapse from the Isle of Man. I suppose the key was losing Lucy Barnett early, because she batted so well in this tournament. But then, I'm back. I'm definitely back now. That shows you the value of her batting. It was only the last game where she got 64 out of just over 100, and it was commented how little they would have got had she not got that score. And I suppose that's the proof.
That is the proof. And
she went early. Even she still appears on the top 3 scorers with 2, and 27 all out. Well, it looked like it was going to be a lot worse. At one point there, they were 7 for 6, I think they were, and they recovered, if you can call it that, to 27 all out. And then Sweden, well, it wasn't completely plain sailing. Lost a couple of wickets, a run out with a direct hit by the captain Claire Crowe, and then a fairly plumb LBW before the opposing captain Gunjan Schukler, she came in, scored the 3 required off the first ball, and that was that.
That was that.
What did you gain from the game?
I gained a lot from the way the Swedish bowlers started the game, and once they got Lucy out early, it was going to always be difficult for the Isle of Man team. But I must admit, when they went out and fielded the Isle of Man team, they're very plucky. They did try. They got picked up 2 wickets, and that's the way you gain experience. Yeah.
So chasing experience. Well, we finished in daylight for once.
Yes. So the presentation.
Third time of asking. So first and last days bookended with daylight. Finished the other 2 days in very dark conditions. So short game is a good game, as they say sometimes, not necessarily for the Isle of Man. But we're gearing up for the presentations now. So I'd like to thank you for stepping in for me while I stepped in for Nilkesh. That's how it works in these development tournaments. So thanks to you, and thanks to everyone out there who's been listening. If you'd like to hold on for a few minutes, we'll be back to you with the presentation.
Thank you very much for that, Andrew, and all your help this week, commentating and also umpiring, and everyone who's worked hard during the week. It's been a fantastic tournament. Everyone's learning, and this is what it's all about with women's cricket throughout Europe. We're all developing, we're all learning, and you've seen so much good stuff this week. And I think me being a coach and all the other coaches this week, congratulations to all of you for all the hard work you've been putting in, and actually showing that we can develop good cricket in Europe, and this is what it's all about.
And let's just put your Spain hat fully back on, which you actually physically have got on. 2nd place out of 5. Happy with that?
Well, happy with that. We've now got a ranking. We don't know where we're going to be in the rankings, but that was our main, was just to compete. We picked up 3 wins for all the hard work we put in, and we're really proud of our group of girls this week, and they've put a lot of effort in. And it's, you know, we have some girls just practicing in playgrounds and things like that. It's been brilliant, and we're very proud of them.
Well, Neil, I've got to get away for the presentation. We might have a few more words there from certain people, dignitaries, key performers and what have you, but I'm going to pass the thanks back to you for your great support.
It's been a pleasure.
Great work.
It's been a pleasure.
Don't go away, because we want you to be part of the presentation. So
okay,
if you can stick around,
I will do.
We will see you shortly, and you that are tuning in, please don't turn away.
Thank you very much.
Because while we leave you with the match summary, we will just be preparing behind the scenes and bring you the presentation in just a few minutes. Quick update for you. We have a time for the presentation. We're going to do the presentation at 5:15. So 5:15 Central European time. That's in around about 28 minutes time. So hopefully you have time to put on a brew or something like that. Do whatever you need to do, but please do join us for the presentation at 5:15 Central European time. At 28 minutes. no sostiene.
Cuando quieras.
Okay. Bienvenidos and welcome to the presentation for this ICC Women's 2020 International Tournament, the pentagonal tournament that we've had here at Desert Springs, where we've organised and collected all these wonderful players and people together for this marvellous tournament. We're going to start with a massive round of applause to give yourselves, please, for this tournament. As ever at these tournaments, it wouldn't happen with the important people behind and in front of the scenes. So again, all these people deserve your individual applause. To my favourite group of people, the 4 umpires that we've had here over the 4 days, please. The scorers, including Cricket Espana's John Howden and Nadim on the electronic scoring. Well done for you to keeping everything in order. Mentioning Cricket Espana, of course, they've been on site here. John Howden, the CEO, the President, Juan Carlos Rodriguez and his family, and all the other people who make this event possible. What wonderful hosts they've been over this 4-day tournament. To the Desert Springs Resort for the wonderful people up at the Crocodile Club who keep us happy 3 times a day. And a particular mention to Peter Scott for being wonderful, seemingly looking after us for 24 hours a day right throughout this extended weekend. I'm going to mention our sponsors together who've made this possible. It was All in One who provided the services of Audio Visuales Murcia, who've been streaming this on Cricket Espana's YouTube channel throughout, and have allowed your nearest and dearest, family and friends, closest people from whichever country you're from, to keep in touch with this tournament with their wonderful production values. Please give them a round of applause. Also, don't want to finish without mentioning the support of Grizzly Sports, who provided the Spain team with their kit, the umpires who looked extremely smart in theirs, and finally supplied all the match balls, which kept their shape so wonderfully well throughout the tournament. Okay. We've got a special award to make before we go back to the teams and individual performances. So in front of me here, I have a rather special ICC Long Service Award. And this has only been awarded twice this year. Actually awarded back in July to this gentleman for his long service in developing the game in Europe and especially here in Spain. Only 2, I believe, have been awarded all year. He's also been here coaching the Spanish team. He commentated on the last game. His work never seems to end, so please give a huge round of applause to Neil Brook for his extreme long service. Okay, we wanted to mention each individual nation that's come here, the 5 nations, and we thought the best way to do that is to go through the list, because the next award is going to be the most valuable player, which is this lovely award in front of me. It is genuinely a lovely award, and there was someone who contributed from each team throughout the tournament, so we'd like to mention you in particular. These are in no particular order. I'm going to read out a few statistics of original players, sorry, individual players even. Kumudu Padrick, who is the captain of Italy, 70 runs and 9 wickets. Okay, we also had Gunjan Shukla, who's the captain of Sweden. 7 wickets, including a fifer in the last game. Naomi Hillman Bernejo, an international debut, 152 runs, 3 wickets. We had Sharon Wutalange with 105 runs and 5 wickets. Lucy Barnett, who scored 106 runs and took 4 wickets. Uzwa Saeed with 6 wickets. And last but by certainly no means least, Payal Chalangia with 64 runs and 6 wickets. And I'd also like to mention something that goes beyond statistics. Farial Zier, the captain of Norway, who led her team with such grace and pride throughout the tournament. Okay, so I did that deliberately not to leave the best till last. Desert Springs cricket manager and the umpires and scorers have got together and have decided that of that long list of players, the most valuable was Naomi Hillman Bermejo. Mark Chappell is going to make the award to Naomi. Okay, before I get, because I've just reminded one person I wanted to thank was, so we just let Naomi go back. Sorry, Naomi, I looked over the top of you. I didn't realise you were still there. Okay, one person I wanted to thank is Thea Brooks, who I know is tuning into this, who's been my co-commentator for the last 3 days. Now I was getting nearly emotional as she was last night, but Thea did a great job. She's going to look after you. She just loves women's cricket, and I know that she's going to be back to support this event, so thank you to Thea. Okay, we're coming to the business end of this award ceremony because we've got some runners-up medals, and those runners-up, well, I just want to say this team went into the middle match today. There wasn't a lot of fanfare before this tournament. The chances were being talked down, but they performed brilliantly. Just couldn't quite get over that last hurdle in their last game. But I'd like the players of Spain to come up to accept their runners-up medals, please. Runner-up medals will be presented by Nadine, led there by Captain Elspeth Fowler, ably assisted by John Howden. Well, congratulations, Spain. And I understand your performance has given you a world ranking. And please keep an eye on social media and the Cricket España website, because we're hoping in the next 24 to 48 hours, something of that ilk, to have first ever world ranking for the Spain women's team. So congratulations to you all. Okay, we've got some winners and medals to come up for this tournament and the magnificent trophy. So what I'm going to do is ask in a minute for the winners to come up, more or less in batting order. No, I'm only joking. You can come up in the order you like. The only criteria, please, if the captain could come up last. So your largest applause reserved for our champions of this ICC Women's 2020 International Tournament. Forza Italia, it's Italy! I'm glad I didn't ask them to come up in batting order, because Kamudi, you might just want to put that in your pocket, because they're going to ask you to just come across here and pick this up from the table. I'll give that to you. Have a nice look towards the camera. Come around here with me if you like. So, congratulations, Italy, for being champions. That's yours. Yeah. Offer. Right, just before I go off air, I've got one last message that's come through to me from my colleague, Thea. It's specifically for Sharon, congratulating you on your 50 this afternoon, being the second person to score a 50 in this tournament. So that's coming from England. Congratulations to you. And talking of people watching from overseas, that gives me this opportunity to thank everybody who's watched this tournament in Spain and elsewhere from all 5 of the competing nations. Our thanks from Audiovisuales Murcia, everyone here at Desert Springs. This is Andrew Elliott asking you to please keep watching for information about future tournaments. There will be some, and we will bring them to you. So me signing off now. Thanks very much for watching.